Hey everyone, welcome to my channel where I give bookkeeping and tax tips to entrepreneurs and small business owners. My name is Christian Brooks. I'm the owner of Brooks Bookkeeping and Accounting Services, and today I have a video for you on the Corporate Transparency Act. Before we get into the video, hit that like button, and if you like the contents of this video, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. Alrighty, let's get into the video. Okay, really quickly, before I get into the video, I do want to tell you all about my new financial health quiz. I am super excited about this quiz. So I created it to help small business owners and entrepreneurs kind of gauge where they are financially with their business and also give some tips on how you can build a financially healthier business. So I am going to leave the link below on how you can access the quiz. When you're done taking the quiz, it's going to spit out some results based on how you answered the questions, giving you a diagnosis of what category you fall into in terms of how you manage your business finances, and then you'll get a free 7-step guide on how to build a financially healthier business. So go ahead and check out my quiz at www.christiannbrooks.com/quiz. And again, I will leave that link below in the description box. Okay, let's get into the video for real. Okay, so what exactly is the Corporate Transparency Act? So the Corporate Transparency Act was passed by Congress in 2021 in order to catch folks who are doing illegal business activity. Folks are doing all kinds of stuff out here with their businesses, all right? And Congress is trying to crack down. However, we know whenever Congress is trying to crack down on the big folks, us little folks always get caught up in it as well. So we now have a new filing requirement. So all registered entities, that means if you are an LLC, if you are a registered partnership, if you are an S Corp, C Corp, whatever, if you have filed articles of organization or incorporation with the Secretary of State, then you are required to file the beneficial ownership information. You will see it as BOI, or also people are calling it BOI, or you could also see it as BOIR, which is the beneficial ownership information reporting. So how do you file the BOI or the beneficial ownership information? Well, first of all, it is important to know that this is not filed with the IRS. It is not filed with the IRS. It is filed with the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, also known as FinCEN. This is an arm of the U.S. Treasury. So again, not filed with the IRS. When you file your beneficial ownership information, you won't go to your tax professional. I mean, you can. Some tax preparers might offer this service. However, I would go to an attorney or the person who helped you set up your business in order to file this. Now, you can file it yourself. It's not difficult at all. However, you might have to go through the instructions just because there's some jargon on there that can be a little confusing. I filed mine yesterday and I did have to go to the instructions just to kind of read to see what some of the questions were asking, but it's pretty straightforward and you can file it yourself, especially if you don't have a lot of owners. So if you have a bunch of partners, if you have a LLP, limited liability partnership, and you have a ton of partners, I would not recommend you file this yourself. You need to go to an attorney or someone, a professional, to help you file this. But if you are the sole owner, if you're like a single member LLC, or you only have a few owners, then you'll be able to file this yourself. And filing it, you would have to go onto the FinCEN website. For those of you who have filed the FBAR because you have a foreign bank account or you're an expat or whatever, it is the same website. You go to the FinCEN website in order to file your beneficial ownership information. When is the BOI or beneficial ownership information due? So for businesses that were registered before January 1st of 2024, you have until January 1st of 2025 to file the beneficial ownership information. Okay, so let's get into the penalties for not filing or for not filing properly. So if you are non-compliant, that means you either don't file or you put misinformation on your beneficial ownership information form. There are some pretty steep penalties. The penalties could be up to $500 a day and it caps at $10,000. and up to 2 years in prison. So this is very important. You want to make sure that you are filing your beneficial ownership information as soon as possible, and you want to make sure that it is as accurate as possible. Okay, and for those of you who are subscribed to my email list, all of this information is included in the email that I sent out today, as well as some helpful links that give you more information about the BOI, or the beneficial ownership information reporting requirement, as well as a link to the beneficial ownership reporting requirement, so that you can go ahead and file that information and have peace of mind for the rest of the year. Alrighty, so if you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment below. And if you need any help with tax preparation or bookkeeping, y'all know tax season is coming up at the end of January. It's here, y'all. So if you need any help, go ahead and contact me at my website, www.christianandbrooks.com, and I will help you out. Alrighty, see you next time.